Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ma'am Raya, and with me is Mickey. Okay, so for today's lesson, we're going to have another interesting topic. This is for the benefit of my grade 11 students who are into writing. Okay, this is in connection with their resume writing. I promised them that I will give them examples or more examples of action verbs that will be very beneficial in writing their resume. Okay, so yes, let's get started. Okay, the title for this one is the useful action verbs for a very powerful resume. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that you all want to get hired, and that is the secret of having a good resume. Okay, yes, we'll have here today some ways or tips for choosing the best verbs for an outstanding resume. Okay, so here we have resume the action words that we use in a resume actually are the powerful verbs that propel sentences forward by clearly communicating your skills and experience. They enhance the readability of your resume and spice up the language. Okay, so recruiters and hiring managers stay locked in, but beyond the 6 to 7 seconds they typically spend skimming. So normally when you have your interview, or yes, it's actually beforehand. They get your resume first before they will be interested you to having the interview. Yes, they check your resume, and then if they like it, then they'll call you for an opportunity to have the interview. Yes, so how to be called? Yes, in order for us to be called for that interview that we wished for, so we need to have a very concise and yes our resume should be that compelling. Okay, yeah, so these are some of the tips that I wish to share it with you. I hope this can also help you, and for those who are looking, who are searching for jobs that suit their preferences, okay, or their skills. Yes, so there are also a lot of verbs that you can use here. Maybe because we always tend to have to use the same words, to use the same verbs that we have learned, and we may believe that they are very useful. But yeah, maybe it's true for that year or for that certain century. But yeah, in this time, it will be a different thing, or it will be a different idea. Okay, so here are the tips. Okay, we mentioned earlier. So first is avoid tired generic resume words. Okay, so here these are the words that we normally use because we have seen or we have read that one from other resumes, and we see them as our role models, right? So we believe that okay, the resumes are good because they are academically inclined than me, so I will also follow the verbs that they use in the resume. So yes, I'm here to help you that you have to avoid this one. Yes, because they are too generic. Okay, so these are the verbs that might probably make your prospect employers reject your resume, or you will never be called. Okay, so these are the examples of overused generic action verbs. Okay, we have here participated, managed, assisted, took part. Okay, so you guys have also used this one in your resume. Aren't you tired of using them? Okay, so probably one of these or few of these words you spotted them in your resume writing before. So hopefully, as you watch this video, you'll get the chance to rephrase and revise your resume then. Okay, so let's do have what are the ways or what are the other verbs that we need to use? So okay, you already have to um take away all those words and yeah, they are already obsolete. Okay, so no longer in use. These are the words or the action words that we can use. Okay, these are the fresh language. Okay, fresh language words. Okay, so use them instead. Okay, so these are the words that are very exciting than the other verbs. Okay, example, they are they are actually more engaging than nouns. Okay, and fresh verbs are the most exciting of all. Okay, yeah, I hope that my screen is yeah, my face isn't blocking the screen. Okay, so these words jump off the page and demand attention from your prospect employers. Okay, so examples we have accelerated. Yes, I think I did not. Did I mention some? Yeah, we have there accelerated, formalized, advocated, authored, and we have also others here. Okay, so mentored, centralized, mobilized, critiqued, outperformed, okay, and the rest. So I hope you will be familiar, you get to be familiarized with them. There are so many to use. Okay, there are so many of them to be used. Okay, and we also have okay, another tip here. Be specific. Okay, this is very important as well in writing our resume, right? It was said you have to be straightforward, you have to be concise. Okay, so being exact in your word choice is the best way to portray your unique experience to recruiters and hiring managers. Okay, so we have here an example. Yes, what's this? Objective, okay, or how you will put your experience. Okay, it is good okay, using the word led. Okay, led a team of designers, engineers, and writers in the creation of a new blog series that resulted in over 1 million unique users visiting the site. This can be improved by using the verb spearheaded okay, instead of using the verb led. Spearheaded a new blog initiative that united engineers, designers, and writers and introduced over 1 million unique users to the site. However, since we use better, there is even better than this one. Okay, we say conceptualized. Okay, so conceptualized is a better word to use. Yes, we also added spearheaded here. Sorry about that. Spearheaded a new blog initiative that united engineers, designers, and writers. Generating, okay, the word is generating. Okay, here we had united, right? Is it introduced over? Yeah, generating over 3 million organic sessions and introducing over 1 million unique users to the website. Yes, united. Yes, so we have here generating. Am I right? Okay. Yes, I hope it serves its purpose there. Okay, so I have to adjust my screen again. Okay, so that's how to be more specific in using your action verbs in your resume. Okay, the next thing we have here is avoid writing in the passive voice on your resume. How to check whether we are using the passive voice? Okay, so we also have a new a topic for that in our video lesson. Yes, active voice versus passive voice. I hope you can check on that too. Okay, I will share the link with you. Yes, in this video as well. Okay, so we have here. Okay, so we often use the passive voice unconsciously. Yes, that's true, which can be very difficult to detect. One simple way to tell the difference is to review if your resume verbs are comprised of two words instead of one. Okay, so how do we know that? Again, we have here two verbs. So we have the modal verbs was, were, grown. Okay, it comprises with two words, so meaning that it is in the passive voice. If we are going to change them into an active voice, then we say grew instead. Okay, so just only one word. Okay, it's simple past. Okay, simple past always have one word. Okay, or was or were grown, so it's basically past perfect tense. Okay, and more likely, yes, it is in the passive form. Okay, another example we have here. Okay, we have was, were, developed. Okay, so the active voice for this verb would simply be developed. Okay, by changing your wordings, you will increase your resume's readability and better appeal to the reader. Yes, am I right? Yes, that is precisely correct. Okay, and that's what makes your resume appealing to your prospect employers. Okay, so that's great. So we are now dealing with more powerful verbs suggested. Okay, we have here from if you are applying for an industry specific industry world, or your experience is more into industry, then you can use yeah, we say industry-specific verbs. So expert tip for this one, use industry-specific verbs to show that you are capable and have truly relevant experience. Okay, these are the common verbs to use for industry-specific verbs. Published, defended, coded, proofread, programmed, transcribed. Okay, and we have here four people management verbs. So these are experiences that deal with managing people. Okay, HR, supervisors, managers. Okay, of course. Okay, so avoid generic verbs like led or managed. Very common, right? Okay, and opt instead for words that provide insight into your management style and achievements. Okay, these are some of the examples like advocated, coached, instructed, counseled, mentored, okay, motivated, okay, educated, shaped, enabled. So these are just some. Okay, so you can review that one. Okay, another verbs that you can use for your experience is for the creation verbs. These are for the skills or experience that you have with drawing or CAD, or you are a graphic artist, your creation, design, like that. Okay, so it is you have to highlight your abilities to conceptualize and craft with creation verbs. Okay, so we say authored, engineered. Engineered really sound better. Okay, much better. Established. Okay, formulated. Okay, conceived, founded. Okay, conceptualized. Okay, but there, yes, maybe you can choose crafted or constructed. Okay, I prefer this one. Okay, or designed as well. Okay, so another verbs that we can use for teamwork. Okay, so for teamwork, okay, we have to use action verbs that communicate your ability to collaborate. From the word collaborated. Okay, so you can use the word collaborated with a group of active people internationally. So you can use that one. Blended is also a very effective verb to use. Okay, married, okay, not the married, the married that we are thinking. Okay, yes, collab. Merged is also a good verb that we can use. Okay, co-produced, team up as well is good. Okay, gathered and wove. Okay, another worker. Yes, worker verbs is more of the, yeah, really skilled. Okay, so it's basically dirtying hands, right? You're really using your hands, and your hiring managers would really want to see, or they would really want to know that you are willing to get your hands dirty. Yeah, that's what your job description is for. Okay, so your willingness and your ability to implement project with worker, with the rest of the workers. Okay, so you use these following verbs: actualized, accomplished, implemented, performed, executed. Executed, yes, very what's this? Very effective. Okay, very concise. Okay, developed, enforced. Okay, these are just few. Okay, that I can mention. Okay, and let's have the other one here. Okay, we also have goal-oriented verbs. So goal-oriented verbs, skills maybe that you do have. Okay, here, success-related verbs. Okay, to show that you are, excuse me, that you set and achieve your goals. Example: accomplished, expedited, accelerated. Okay, others here: amplified, lifted, completed, okay, converted, raised, enacted, enhanced, saved, expanded, stimulated. Okay, we also have that one. Okay, uh, I hope I'm not getting too fast. Okay, I'm not getting too fast here, right? Okay, so these are just the following verbs that you can use. Anyway, yes, I'd like to remind everyone, those who are writing their resumes right now, okay, action words transform your resume. Remember to be specific, use fresh words, and avoid the passive voice when writing about your experience. Okay, so that would be all. And if you believe that this video lesson benefits your learning when it comes to resume writing, please do give it a thumbs up or click the like button. And please do subscribe to my channel. If you do have any clarifications, please do comment in the box below. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining today's lesson. Goodbye for now.